Hey guys, tonight is about one thing and one thing only, and that is whiskey. Japanese whiskey, Irish whiskey, and Scotch whiskey. So, whiskey. It is a whiskey heavy episode. We're going to be making some amazing whiskey cocktails tonight, and seeing as we're going to be making some sophisticated cocktails, some elegant ones, I thought I'd spruce it up a little bit tonight to kind of match the theme. So yeah, I'm all spruced up, as they say, and ready to drink some whiskey cocktails, because whiskey, for those of you who don't know, is my absolute favourite drink, my favourite spirit, and I think it's really undervalued in terms of cocktails, because there are some amazing ones that you can make, which hopefully I'm going to introduce you to tonight. So without further ado, let's make some whiskey cocktails. God, I was excited for today. Whiskey is my absolute favourite spirit and such an underappreciated ingredient in cocktails. So today I'm going to show you just some of my absolute favourite whiskey-based cocktails. We're kicking things off with a classic Penicillin with just a slight twist using blended Japanese whiskey instead of blended Scotch. If you haven't tried Japanese whiskey yet, you need to, if only for the beautifully crafted bottles like this Hibiki Harmony. Did you know it was Japanese whiskey that won the world's best whiskey title last year? So yeah, add it to your list to try. So let's use 2 ounces of our beautifully crafted Japanese whiskey. Now for the key ingredient. This drink is all about honey and ginger coming together. So we're using 3/4 ounce of a honey ginger syrup. We then want 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice to contrast that spicy sweetness. This recipe was created by Sam Ross in 2005 in the famous bar called Milk and Honey in New York. Been a while since I've been there, but let's picture ourselves in a bustling New York cocktail bar and give this cocktail the proper shake and smile it deserves. Now let's strain that over these beautiful ice balls. I'll leave a link in the description below for the ice molds. Now to finish this drink off, we're going to use a peated Islay Scotch. For those who don't know, Islay Scotches are famous for those amazing smoky flavours. It's my favourite type of whiskey, and this is an exceptional one. Lagavulin Distiller's Edition is finished in sherry cask to add a peppery sweetness to that incredible peaty smoke. So we're just going to use 2 bar spoons to really set this drink apart. And then for garnish, we just need a slice of candied ginger. Next up, we're going to make a cocktail I created over the summer called Banana 18. It's a very simple cocktail, yet absolutely delicious. You can either stir or shake this. For this video, I'm going to shake it, but I recommend you try the stirred version as well. Stir it for about 90 seconds if you're doing it that way. We're using 2 ounces of our beautiful 18-year-old whiskey from Speyside, which is going to deliver these amazing sherry notes as well as a candied sweetness. Next, we're using 3/4 ounce of ginger wine, and finally 3/4 ounce of banana liqueur. Now give that a good shake, or if you're trying the stirred method, then stir for a good minute and a half. Now we're going to strain that into a lovely Nicanora glass and garnish with a spiced butter banana chip. These are delicious. I will leave a recipe for how to make them in the description below, so definitely check that out. Sticking with the banana theme, let's make a cool riff on a classic whiskey sour using banana liqueur. Let's start with 2 ounces of our whiskey, followed by 3/4 ounce of banana liqueur. Then we want 2 dashes of Angostura bitters and just 1/2 ounce of honey syrup. And then we want 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice. And lastly, an egg white to get that rich velvety foam. I'm actually using one of our duck eggs today. Always time to have a little fun. Now give that a good shake over ice, and because we're using an egg white, remember we need to give it a good dry shake as well to make sure we really emulsify the egg. Then we're going to strain it into a nice rocks glass, and again garnish with our delicious spiced butter banana chips. This time we're actually going to toast the banana chip for a little extra drama and a beautiful caramelized flavour as well. We're headed to the end of the evening now, so we need a nice warming pick-me-up to send us on our way. And what better way to do that than with an Irish coffee. And we're going to be using a beautiful Redbreast 12 to really make this the ultimate Irish coffee. Now the key to this drink is heat. So let's preheat our Irish coffee mug with boiling water. Now after a minute or 2 we can get rid of that. Now for some sugar. I like to use 2 lumps of brown sugar, and then we need a double shot of espresso, the best you can find. A good espresso makes a huge difference to this drink. Add that to your glass and give the sugar a quick muddle to break it all down. Now let's add our whiskey, Redbreast 12. It has this amazing vanilla shortbread flavour that works so well in this drink. Give that a good stir, and then we just want to top that up with some hot water, leaving a gap at the top for our cream layer. Little trick to help you with your cream: pour at least 4 ounces into a shaker, then use the coil of your strainer to really whip and aerate that cream. And then you give it a good shake, just only for a couple of seconds, and now that cream will be light and fluffy, ready to lay on top of your drink. I like to finish it with a light dusting of chocolate powder, and there you have it, the ultimate Irish coffee. Just goes down an absolute treat. Enjoy. Okay, and there you have it, guys. Those are some of my favourite whiskey cocktails. There's many more out there to come. Probably gonna have to do several series of this to even come close to how many out there that I love to enjoy. Failing that, just enjoy a glass of whiskey neat. Best thing on the weekend, besides this Irish coffee right now, which just goes down a treat. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do leave a comment down below which one was your favourite, and don't forget to subscribe. Ready for the next video. Until then, cheers.